Hello there, this is Beaker Pal, video games collector slash voice actor fan, etc. Welcome to what is just going to be referred to as pickups for March and April of 2025. I would normally say video game pickups, but recently I've been moving further and further away from mostly collecting video games because, well, there just hasn't really been much of anything recently that's caught my eye. So really, this is more in the form of manga pickups, because half of the stuff that I've been picking up has been mostly in the form of manga, which has been catching my eye a lot recently in terms of the stuff that I like and enjoy. So first of all, I'm actually going to start with the DVD, or just a single DVD that I picked up from CEX, which is Piglet's Big Movie, one of the many Winnie the Pooh films that came out. This, I think, 2003, I think this one came out. I do remember having this, not officially, but a bootleg DVD of sorts. And it's a good film. I still prefer the Tigger movie. I think that's like my big all-time favourite Pooh movie, but this isn't too bad. Although, amusingly, if you, I'll just put the receipt away first. If you actually take out all the flashback segments and stuff, then Piglet is barely even in his own movie to begin with. He's only in it for like 10 or 20 minutes of his own film, which is kind of hilarious. But inside, old advert for Disney mobile wallpapers and ringtones and stuff. You got Mickey and Pals on that side. Then Winnie the Pooh stuff on that side. And there's the little thing that the disc came in when I first got it. So yeah, very nice to have another little DVD in the collection. Tend to pick them up every now and then. Right, so let's move on to what is going to make up most of this video, the manga. And there's plenty of good old-fashioned manga to go around, beginning with Shaman King in the form of its sequel, Shaman King Flowers, published by Kodansha. They have released basically most of the Shaman King stuff digitally, and they've been releasing, or they have already released Flowers in print form, and I've also got another Shaman King related thing to show after this. So this is the first volume. I think there's about 6 or 7 in total. I've not started reading most of these yet, but I will one day, probably when I've done with the original Shaman King, once I've collected and read those. But they're Shaman King Flowers. And then that came from Waterstones. And these two both came from Waterstones, one volume and the other from W.H. Smith. So we've got Disney Twisted Wonderland, the manga, Book of Hearts Labial, if I'm saying that right. So this is volume 1, based off of a mobile game of sorts that's also be turning into an anime series this year on Disney+. This I got from Waterstones. No, this one from W.H. Smith. The second volume I've got from Waterstones with the Shaman King book. I think there's 3 or 4 of these in total, and there's another little manga series that started publishing recently as well, so I'll be getting that. And there's also like a little anthology of short manga stories and all that. This is definitely back to the Shaman King stuff. This is what I'm definitely going to try and be collecting to get the full set. It is the Shaman King omnibuses from Kodansha, because these were originally published by Viz Media way back in the Shonen Jump days. But then Hiroyuki Takei actually moved to Kodansha, so it's been owned by Kodansha ever since, and now they are republishing those long out-of-print books into a bigger, chunkier 3-in-1 omnibuses that they released a while ago. And it will also cover, and it also covers, I don't know why I keep saying it will also, because they're already out, but it also covers the last 3 volumes that were never published by Viz Media. So that is very, very nice indeed. Did enjoy the 2021 anime series. Do want to check out the original Zebek series one day. Next up, bit of video game manga adaptations. We've got 2 volumes of Persona 5, but we have volume 2. Didn't find volume 1. There was a few other volumes there. and Volume 3, which interestingly feels a bit different in the hand, and that is because this copy was published, I think, produced in Italy, if I can actually get there. Yes, published in Italy, whereas that one was published in the US. So the page quality is a bit cheaper than that one, and you may also notice, the eagle-eyed among you, that the spine is a bit smaller than the other one. So that's a bit interesting. It might look a bit odd on the shelf. If I do get any other ones published in Italy, it might not, but yeah, Persona 5. This one I was very happy, very happy to get indeed, because this is a little manga series that's become a bit of a pain to get for pretty cheaply in terms of some of the volumes, and that is Yu-Gi-Oh! R, the little spin-off thing that takes place after the Battle City arc from the main manga, and just before the Millennium World stuff. So this is the 5th and final volume, and it is a bit of a pain to get, with or without the card. As you can tell, this one does not have the card in it, but I'm not really too fussed with that. So a nice big final volume, 296 page one. And yeah, I will get the other 4 volumes. 2 of them are easier, pretty easy to get, but then this, and I think volume 1 or 2 is a bit harder to get. So yeah, there's that. And the only game I got is one that I've been looking forward to getting on the Switch for so long. It's a game that was been stuck on the Wii U up until this year. Xenoblade Chronicles X, the definitive edition. So chuffed to see that this finally came out on the Switch, and that also completes the whole Xenoblade Switch collection until they inevitably make another one on the Switch too. Something like that. And the final thing that I've got is your usual Pokemon plush relative stuff. So you may have seen a small little Captain Pikachu plus from the prior pickups video, and now I have got a slightly larger one that I managed to get off of eBay for very cheap, and it's an official Japanese one as well. As you can see, it's got the little tag all in Japanese, which is where it originally came from. So yeah, very happy to it. Even got his little Rising Volt Tackler cap on and everything. So he looks very cool, and I'm happy to have another one in the collection. So that is it for this short little 8-minute pickup video. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Whenever I get the time to just make these short little ones. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.